Cheers everybody, welcome to my channel. We're still in the beginner's guide and I don't know, I forgot where we were. I was making another coffee and something in the house and I left for a while and got back here and yeah, I will look around, take a sip of coffee. Still steaming hot, and just look around. So, oh yeah, there we were. We got down from a cafe or something like that. Went down. We were imprisoned for about an hour, as it's supposed to, but we were left out earlier with. From this narrator guy, and then headed down this staircase here, and I was wondering what these three dots were. Normally I would say these three dots are the sign from a for blindness, but I don't think so. Or are we blind to not see what this is all about?
It's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Man, this music is incredibly loud. So let's get this. Alright. We can't let the music play quieter. Okay. The exact same puzzle again.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Alright. We can look out here. There's nothing here, just passing through. Alright. Down this hallway. A lot of hallways. What the fuck? I don't like these guys.
Here, Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Alright guys, I have to... Oh, sorry, I see that my face is right above the question. They will... Alright, let's see. I will have to move myself up here. Get my face down here. Alright. This is okay. And somehow I have to get the there we go. Somehow I will have to get the English version of it. Sorry guys, I'll have to make a cut here. We're just 4 minutes into the game, but I have to make a cut here and then restart this scene with English text. Cheers everybody, the Mad Coffee here. So I've restarted the game, I repositioned myself down in the right corner so you can see what one of the three guys or the three guys will say. I restarted the chapter 7, it was actually chapter 7 going down, and I selected the English.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
There you see it.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
We will head through here.
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well. The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors. This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that. This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Alright guys, there we are. We're back here. Everything is now labeled in English.
It's the puzzle again.
Yeah.
With the exact same solution as the last time.
Why is he telling me this? It could have been different.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Man, this music is very loud. Alright guys, again. You there?
Here, Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
This is very interesting. Never seen this. You there? Did you come from above? What was up there? Yes, there was a world stamped with whiteness. Or yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Or yes, there were these floating colored blocks. There was everything that is listed in these three answers here, but whiteness. That's the world above. You've been there. Now, this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yeah, we did. Yes, I did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming here. Or no, I didn't remember having to go through any puzzle. Or I'd prefer not to tell you. After all, we've only just met. Assuming, yes, we just met them, and they're strangers and they ask me things. Come on, what should happen? I did. Again, perfect. Now please tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. Alright. Now it is suggesting that they want to get out of here and that they were imprisoned. What? I don't remember how I solved it. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. Or I didn't solve it, someone else let me in. Or trust me, you don't want to go over there. Well, let's say this. Trust me, you don't want to go over there. Oh no. But I do. We do. We need to get there. Do you understand? It is the most important thing in the world. We have to escape this prison. There must be an ending. And the rest I couldn't see. See? I knew it. They are imprisoned and they can't get out. So they have to get the clue for the door trap solving. Is this... Is it Stanley Parable all over again? Oh no. These... Hello. How did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? No, I've been right here this entire time. I suggest you go and see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved, but it can sit in the black space in the middle. What happens if I solve it? Why would I sit in the black space? Who are you? Who the hell are you? Just go hang out there in the blackness for a bit. You may not like it at first, but it'll grow on you. Why should I?
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
This is weird. These are weird games. I can't go back and sit in the darkness. And hello? Where are we?
It's a lamppost.
Are we in Narnia?
Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason Coda fixates on this lamppost.
Yeah.
It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination. We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Am I supposed to? Oh no, it fades out. Okay, I've seen this. Nice room. Not.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet.
Yeah.
All of the notes that you're going to see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually.
Alright. So, let me see. There's something odd here. Nah, I was having an idea. this is the first game he played from Coda when he met him. And this was in April 2009. But he also argued about other games Coda made with Coda. He must have gotten the games afterwards. Yeah, holy shit. This is abstract. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Reasonable.
Look, feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played. But it's ironic, isn't it? That in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
Boring. I can assure you guaranteed that there is an acorn somewhere here in this place. And the sailors are looking for it. What the fuck? Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk with. It's like a chat room here. I refuse to believe. But a spot. I need to go to the freaking bathroom. I was there. Recognize me, please. Why? You don't have a call sign. Not leaving a call sign there. There's nothing here, go back. Don't listen to that guy. A free t-shirt! Oh, I get... What the fuck? This is getting bigger. I don't read every note here. This is big. Stop, turn back, proceed. Further will only result in misery. No, I'm eager to see what this is all about here. I will go to the painting. I can't sprint, sorry. This is the pace we will have to go. Don't listen to the other notes. I won't. I'm not safe. Could hear voices. Ah, it's the music, it's the distortion in the background. Painting, what does it mean? What does it mean? Whoever made this has issues. So Coda said it about himself. Art. Hey guys, how's it going? Just hanging. Help, I'm trying to speak. What? We all die someday. Yeah, we do. Stop pretending you're other people. Nice. See what you did there. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, we're all here now. There must be a reason for it, though. Yeah, must be. His terrible secret, he kept it well. I beat the game! No, you don't.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
Alright.
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one. In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
You hear the voices too, right?
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
There's a light source. So, let's sit here for a while, like these three guys said. Man, these voices creep me out. Nothing happens. Nothing will happen. I will go. I will go. Just one. Man, these sounds, they creep me out. A note says that, how do you create notes? Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything, I just need to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, 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 speak. What the fuck is going on? Man, what?
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kinda just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Porn stars die too. Yeah, they die, but... Alright. Nice interior. And we still go deeper and deeper. What is it all about? The same textures again here?
See, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
We were in the, what? No interior at all. Some lines. What furniture ought to go to the center of the room? Ah, alright. I can relate now to the room. How about a TV with surround sound? A refrigerator, put a giant hole in the ground. Put a giant hole in the ground. But it puts table. Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? 10 stoves lined up along the wall. Nope. Not gonna happen. I think we should light up this room a bit. Skylight, full ceiling window, let's open this baby up. Just Tesla coils. How about that? Nope, just a lamp. And a table. You need a table, but we do have a table. It's right in front of me. I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. But why are you giving me the options to... what? Where is this coming from? Thanks, What?
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Yeah? Guess so.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Just give me a sec. Please walk forward. Yeah. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully, take care that you remember each step. First click on this table. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. And there we go. 3 dots. And this is this thing. Everywhere are these 3 dots and he is not referring to them. And he is referring to everything else, but not to these 3 dots. Okay, to the photo frame. Click on it. Yeah. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little. Finally, touch the shelves. That's it. In the rear prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. What the fuck? No prison would ever have this. And why would I return to the prison? Is there anything else? Is there a door? No, no door. Can I? No, I cannot turn it back off or on. That's really it. Wow. Weird. I'm back in my prison.
Now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
Okay.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this, to see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop, that particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Okay, let's see what we're about to face now. This is all dark, we cannot see anything. The lamppost. Again. Man, I've got dry lips. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, there are... I don't like this. I don't want to go inside. Lamppost, are you with me? Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me, I'm you from after you escaped the prison. What the fuck? That's itching. You're me? There's something coming. So you were trapped in this prison too?
It's a
Yep.
conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
Apparently. Furniture maze. I've got some clues, but... Oh man. That's where I'm right now. Oh, I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually. What's it like to escape? Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in the prison was like. Strange, but in a way, I kind of miss being in the prison. This is... something bugs me. Something really, really bugs me. But... I don't know what this is. I'd really like to change that. No, I think you'll find a way to change. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Then you could tell me how to get out. Maybe I can find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all you have to do is be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. Sincere. What? That will free me? Sure. How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out. But I promise it works. Just be sincere. It will make sense. Sincere about what? That's exactly what you need to figure out in order to escape. Only option there. That's it?
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, it would be nice. To have someone constantly saying, hey, everything will be alright. No matter
So what
what.
would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself? To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Alright. Spilled coffee. Or something. Wine. Something like that. Whoa, hey! Oh my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself and ride
You'll notice
miserably.
that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Oh, right. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes. Don't worry about me. A place this nice I'll be glad to stay here all night. And lousy home loners. Or are we cleaning this whole place? Are we cleaning this whole place? We? That's the story, little one. What? Oh, don't you worry now. We'll be through this mess in no time. I promise you'll wish there was more. But I want to finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Yeah. God. If it wasn't that easy. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. How would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Now, where is the bedroom? It's back here? Oh, it's the bathroom. Ah, it's the bed. Oh, make the bed. Nice work. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. They matter. Nice. It's really detailed. Man, why is my beard itchy? Hate it. Hate it. Oh, I see. We're way over the time of 20 minutes, half hour I wanted to do. So I will end the episode here, but we will go on and continue in our quest to clean up the house, whatever this means. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed this game. Hope you enjoy my Let's Play, and hope to see you in my next videos. Be sure, or please, would you give me a like? No, seriously, give me a like if you like it. Subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and as always, share a mug.
Boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
Fuck! Fuck! Monsters! What is this game?